Welcome to the Happiness and Success channel. In this video, you'll find what to expect. Before you can feel good about yourself and attain the life you want so badly, you must first determine why you're not. This means working out what it is you truly want, the obstacles in your way, and connecting to your truth so that you can apply your skills to the best of your ability. The person you were born to be is not necessarily who you are now. The person who's not satisfied with life, the person who's not happy like they feel they should be, or successful. Finding yourself can be a daunting task. We lie to ourselves regularly and can become so comfortable with these seemingly harmless lies that we lose sight of our truth. It's for this reason that finding yourself is an earnest and crucial part of the journey. When you connect to your true self, examine the ways you've been led astray, and correct that, you can resurrect your authentic gifts and talents, earn a living doing something pleasurable, and enjoy the life you know to your core you're meant for. There's a lot to find on my channel. Some of the resources you can find here are audiobooks. I personally read chapters from each of my books. And videos, YouTube videos of course, a variety. And I enjoy story time with Katie. I do this for the kids. I read some of my children's books. And perhaps one day all of them. I create physical books, play books for you, your manual for life, to live the life you crave. As I said, I'm the creator of the 22 Happiness and Success Strategies. I'm a coach. I offer coaching, help for life struggles, pep talks, which we all need from time to time and rarely get, how-to tutorials, and much, much more. Here are some important facts you'll learn while perusing around my channel. Statistics indicate approximately 87% of working adults don't like their jobs. How does that ring true to you? Or with all the people you know? You have a GPS or an inner guidance system. It's the thing that can guide you to this life you crave, the one you were created for. Truly successful people are happy. They do what feels right and avoid what doesn't. We fail because we work to force ourselves into an ill-fitting life. There's a lot to cover on this. Pretending to be happy only makes you unhappy. Follow me to learn why. Some interesting things to consider. You're not the problem. The process is the culprit. It's not that you aren't working hard enough to make it work for you. It doesn't work because it's wrong for you. We're conditioned to think it's us who fails when it's the long-held traditional societal process failing us. Doing what you've been told is best for you may well be the cause of your struggle. The problem is this: doing what's best for you tends to be busy work, and busy work both distracts us from the fear of failure and creates failure. And there's more, all found in this book. Learn my 22 time-tested and proven strategies for happiness and success. Now we'll preview snippets of the 22 strategies. Let's check it out. Number 1, walking meditation. I know, I hear you, meditation, blah, no, well, you're already an expert. You just didn't know it, and you're doing it all wrong. I can prove it. I can prove you meditate all the time. Plus, I'll teach you how to use it to improve your life, to live that life you crave. It's a practical and portable means by which to maintain a positive focus, thought, and attitude. Walking meditation is your protective mental time travel, an escape, and a useful two-pronged tool. It works to protect you from negative or destructive people and can serve to heal past wounds. Getting lured into negative interactions has the same effect on you as when you consciously join forces with positive groups. The fact is this: you'll be affected either negatively or positively, depending on the quality of interactions you allow yourself to experience. You never have to engage, ever. Number 2, afterlife. This is, well, I developed this, a long time ago. A really long time ago. And I go in depth about it in the book, my personal little story about it. But I believe we all have 2 afterlives. And this is a powerful tool that I use with my clients, and it works profoundly. The first afterlife occurs around the time when you become of legal age, when you're free to make your own decisions and be responsible for your life's direction. It's a big milestone. We can and should take full and total responsibility for our life and what we make of it. It's a time to build our dreams fully and realize the diverse and beautiful complexity of ourselves and the world around us. Now, I hear what you're thinking. 18, legal age. Oh, I'm way past that. Doesn't matter. The moment you realize this, that you have 2 afterlives, is the moment to begin, regardless of your age. It's never too late or too soon. The second afterlife occurs at the moment of our physical death. If you don't take advantage of the first, you will always fear the second. Let that sink in for a while. It's powerful and it works. It's a positive motivator to keep you on task, to go for that life you crave and live it fully. Number 3, imposter quiz. This section covers imposter syndrome, what it is, if you struggle with it, what to do about it, and how to avoid it in the future. Experts claim we learn half of what we believe by the age of 5. Yes. And after working with people for many, many, many years, I find this to be true. Imagine all the bad or misguided advice you've received by this age, and how such beliefs can and have altered your life. Misinformation that doesn't serve you. We're all creatures of habit who learn by reacting and adapting to our life experiences. It makes sense that many of us become imposters, and it makes even more sense that almost all of us get off track. Number 4, that's not me. Practice the that's not me exercise whenever you find yourself reacting to or engaging in anything that makes you feel bad, wrong, or off. Mentally tell yourself or say aloud, that's not me. This creates a mental reset. You reject the thing or things that both get in the way of your best life and happiness, making room for that which does. I go in depth on this and all the many ways to use it in this section. Number 5, 3 clear beliefs. If you believe the following, you're set. Think about it. Number 1, it's out there. This thing you believe in and want is out there and waiting for you. It's holding up the sign with your name. Number 2, I will find it. You'll crack the case and discover the actual thing and things that have been making you believe you're meant for more. Yes, your inner guidance system is going to kick in and point you in the right direction. Number 3, it's worth it. It will improve your life and others who can benefit from your accomplishments. your gifts and talents, your services. Number 6, write it down. Yes, write it down. This isn't journaling. This is a very powerful technique. When you respond to inspired thought or those brilliant ideas that come to you as if from out of the blue, that is inspired thought, take action and write it down. You'll build a stronger creative brain function. We're all creative. Anyone who does anything is creative. The power of supply and demand comes into play. This makes your creativity more fluid and abundant when you practice this write it down strategy. Number 7, the next exercise. I practice what I call the next exercise. Imagine waiting in line at the bakery, coffee shop, or the dreaded B&V. Think about the frustration that builds as your wait grows longer and longer and longer. The aggravation just grows from waiting for something, and it is relieved when hearing your name or number or that glorious word, next. Anytime you become frustrated while working on or doing anything, stop, take a breath, and say, either aloud or to yourself, next. This instigates a blessed mental reset. You're excused from the uncomfortable wait and can shift your attention to something different, something productive. Number 8, the 3-step success strategy. There are those pivotal moments in life that can be disheartening enough to stop us in our tracks and halt our progress. Don't allow the bad aspects of life to create and support the false narrative that you're not cut out for happiness and success. You can dream about it, you can fantasize about it, but you're never going to attain it. BS. This is a lie, and the lie pain can wield. Plus, the reason you must heal and nurture yourself. Using the 3-step success strategy. Number 9, that child exercise. That child is a method I developed to help you feel good about yourself and learn how to better care for yourself and your future in order to build this life that you crave. This is a vital strategy, and when used consistently can deliver amazing, outstanding, out-friggin' standing results. This is a game changer, and it will remain with you all the days of your life. Number 10, the toy box exercise. This exercise helps you uncover and rediscover your natural gifts, talents, and interests, as in what you want to do with your life. Number 11, pain, go away. Pain can be so overwhelming and feel as if it owns or controls our lives. It's not the pain that controls us. It's what we do to avoid the reality of the source or hold on to the pain that can. Pain can monopolize our focus. There isn't one person alive today who hasn't endured or is enduring some type of pain, and some to a greater degree than others. In this section, we address the things surrounding all types of pain, how to deal with it, heal from it, and avoid it in the future. Number 12, food issues. Oh my. Why do I overeat or binge eat? Why do I eat bad foods? Why can't I control my weight? Why can't I lose weight? Why do I have these issues with food? Why do I overeat? Why do I do this? Why do I gorge? Why? And why do I hate myself for it afterward? Well, food is drizzled throughout our lives. We have to eat. It nurtures, energizes, and heals us. We appreciate the gift of nurturing food and the meals made for us by loved ones. There is few things better than being loved and cared for and fed. It signals we are safe, cared for, and loved. As adults, we do a lot of these sort of things for others. When experiencing feelings of neglect after others don't reciprocate the caring acts we so freely provide them, well, it hurts. We can't control the way others treat us, but we can soothe ourselves. All too often, we mindlessly do so by feeding ourselves to mimic the comforting feeling we experienced from loved ones or special events. We tend to attempt to recreate those feel-good moments when others let us down or upset. We do this unwittingly. Most all of us are unaware of it. We can't control life at every turn, but we can control food. We can make, buy, eat whatever we want, whenever we want. It's one of the few things, if not the only thing, we have control over when it comes to emotional pain. This can be empowering and make us feel cared for. So this is a big issue to deal with. They're all big issues in the book and on the audiobooks on my channel here. I go into depth about each and every topic and a whole lot more. These are just the 22 strategies. 13. Become a don't person. This helps you with the eating thing. Helps you with everything. Throughout this course, these videos, these audios, and the book, many things are pointed out. Things you instinctively know you shouldn't do. Things you want to quit but can't. It's easy to understand these things and identify them as things you don't want to do. And yet, until you become a don't person, changing your habits can be insanely difficult. This section teaches you how to become a don't person and end those habits for good. It's an easy strategy you can use on the fly anywhere, anytime you need it. Number 14, train your brain. Thoughts are very much like dust particles, always hanging around and accumulating in great numbers. We tend to react to our thoughts much like we do dust. We ignore our thoughts to avoid dusting or clearing out the old abandoned cobwebs or negative thought patterns. If we don't disrupt the dust or the negative thoughts, it stays put without causing a notable problem or discomfort. We can overlook it. We can ignore it. It's only when the dust is disturbed to reveal the surface below that we can no longer overlook it. Ignoring the content and frequency of our thoughts, much like dust, only supports the continual buildup of negative thoughts, or like dust, making it a more daunting task. Like dust, the thoughts are a constant, and if we don't eliminate the bad by replacing it with good, the film of dust accumulates until hiding the beauty of our surroundings. Just like thoughts, these bad thoughts accumulate till we're thinking more bad thoughts than we should, more bad thoughts than good, and sucking us into a dark vortex of unhappiness and lack. Do yourself a favor. Stop ignoring both your thoughts and the dust. 15. Social pain. Social pain caused by interpersonal rejection, loss from social groups, bullying, or the loss of a loved one is hardwired in our brain differently than physical pain. There's a vast difference. This is why bullying and abuse of any kind whatsoever, are far more destructive than we can imagine, unless having suffered it ourselves, and yet still getting lost in the pain of it keeps us from protecting ourselves from it and healing from it. Social pain can alter the natural course of our lives, but understanding this dynamic changes everything. Just simply understanding the nuts and bolts of it. Social pain can cause us to relive it over and over in our minds, which in turn impacts the quality of our life. Now, this goes back to the whole meditation thing. You think you don't meditate, but you do. When you experience social pain, you relive it and play it over and over again in your mind. For this reason, it's vital to deal with emotional pain in a productive and healing manner, and this section teaches you how. 16. Breathing. Oh, you have no idea how important this is. Maybe you do. Just as your thoughts signal the brain to react a certain way, so too does your breathing. Yes, it does. We need food, water, and air. We can live without food for weeks, water, days, air, a minute or so, depending on the individual. This section teaches you why breathing is so vital and how to do it optimally. We breathe mindless, shallow breaths more than we should. It's not helpful. Animals of prey breathe shallowly when being hunted. Nervous breathing is a reaction to fear and/or uncomfortable or irritated thoughts. Now, this is the rub. A message of danger is sent to the brain. When stressed or upset, you breathe shallowly. Many of us do so regularly. It's for this reason you should develop the habit of breathing beneficial, oxygen-rich breaths to send positive signals to your brain to build the life you crave, not negative. Not that flight cortisol inducing situation. 17. Creativity. Yes, you hear me mention this a lot throughout the audiobooks and the book and the videos. But anyway, creativity comes in all shapes and sizes and can take on many, many, many forms. The number one reason you aren't creative is that you think you aren't, due to misdirection from society, your rearing, your education, and on and on and on. Creativity is the process of taking your inspired thoughts and bringing them to fruition. Making something is creating, and that is creativity at its finest. Many of us don't believe we're creative at all, and others doubt the credibility of their attempts. This section teaches the 3 ways to harness creativity. I am personally being creative right now. I'm creating a video. That is being creative. I've written books, a book and many books. That is being creative. I sometimes make good food. That is being creative. Creativity is in everybody. We do it every day. Number 18, Heart Hunter exercise. I work with people to identify the thing or things, which in most cases are things. Almost every case now that I think about it, it's things they're good at, yet take for granted. The things that we're so good at, those hidden gifts and talents, we take them for granted because they're just so natural to us. We practice my Heart Hunter exercise. Why heart? Because we aim to get to the heart of your natural gifts and talents, and we do that in this section. 19. Depression. Why mental health matters. It matters because it impacts every person with a brain. Depression is a very real and powerful force we all deal with from time to time, for one reason or another. This section addresses the truth about it, how you can live with it and do so optimally. Practice peace. The joy of your incredible journey is drizzled in a healthy dose of peace. Now, don't get this backwards. Having and operating in peace is in no way, shape, form, or fashion giving up, letting go, or settling for anything other than true happiness and success. As a matter of fact, peace is what gets you to true happiness and success. But the peace I'm talking about is the exact opposite. You'll be at peace when doing what it is you're truly meant to do. Finding that brings you peace. Peace is a relaxed acceptance of being on the right track and staying on your true course, following that inner GPS. The exercises in this book are geared to bring you peace, clarity, and beliefs in yourself and your dreams, and equipping you with all the tips, tricks, tools, techniques, strategies to make it happen, and to do so consistently. 21. Game Changer 10. In this section, you learn 10 habits for happiness and success, those that truly happy and successful people follow, and they are a game changer. 22. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Okay, this section covers you diving into the life you're intended to enjoy and making it happen. Reviewing everything, nailing down what's really vital and important, how to say no. The power of no in your life is tremendous. So, you find yourself way too far down the rabbit hole of helpfulness, perhaps one too many yes I can or yes I will responses have trapped you in the painful cycle of doing mindless tasks for pushy people, things you regret as soon as you commit. Time to put an end to this using your quick and painless playbook for freedom, this book. From the time we first enter our adult lives, we focus on presenting ourselves in a manner pleasing to others. It is, after all, the advice we've been given by so many since birth. Such an alteration to our individuality can cause us to lose sight of who we truly are and what we truly want. In addition, this practice fails to produce true happiness and success for those who find the outcome to ring hollow, the societal norms. There are a large number of failed attempts to prove it. I've come to understand that our inability to say no to things that do not support our interest and desires is the main culprit for this problem, and what impedes true happiness and success. Your exploration of my findings in this book and Live the Life You Crave can lead you to authentic happiness and success.